It's Sun State Showdown time, and this year it comes in the rain. The Florida Gators are taking on the Florida State Seminoles here at Doak Campbell Stadium. Last season, the Seminoles blew out the Florida Gators in Gainesville, but the year before that, it was Florida blowing out the Seminoles at home here in Doak Campbell. So let's see if the Gators can get their revenge today. We need this victory in order to keep our playoff hopes alive, and so do the Seminoles. This is a high-stakes matchup. Let's see if we can actually get a close game, because every game of this series so far has been a blowout one way or the other. Let's get this one underway with Dana Garcia at quarterback for the Florida Gators. He comes into this one with 27 total touchdowns, but 17 interceptions. The turnovers have been a problem, and it cost us last week against Alabama. We need to rebound as Ladarius Marlowe returns for this game. He didn't miss the entire game last week, but he was gone for a majority of the game against the Crimson Tide, and honestly, that did set our offense back. Our ground game was very good in that game, but I think if we had Marlowe, we could have had a few bigger plays out there, as Garcia is going to pass it here on second down to an open Logan Houston for the first down out to the 41-yard line. That's a 17-yard gain for the Florida Gators. Garcia again looking to pass through the rain, and he's going to check it down wisely. Ladarius Marlowe with the reception. Solid pickup on first down. I'll take 3 there. Not sexy, but it's what we need. So Garcia passing again, and he has an open Jensen Skalski underneath. That's a first down. Florida's marching here. Skalski has 31 catches, 357 yards on the season. He's been pretty good for us as a true freshman. We hope he can grow in the future, as Macario Dorba's going to pick up 7. Second and 3, very manageable. We're staying right on schedule in this drive, and that's exactly what we have to do, as Jaden Norwood's going to find the first down there. That's 13 yards. Gators continue marching on from the pistol here. It is Murphy in the game, and Murphy goes backwards. That's a 5-yard loss. He was stuffed immediately. So Garcia passing into coverage. There was 3 guys over there, man. Don't force it to Skalski. Be smarter than that. 3rd and 15, run a screen. Hard to screw that up and cause a turnover, as Marlowe, I thought he could squeak out of there. He couldn't do it, though, so we're forced to settle for the field goal here. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Florida is going to take a 3-0 lead over the Seminoles today. The quarterback for the Seminoles is Sumner Bird. He comes into this one with like 31 touchdowns, 4 turnovers. He's had a great year, both through the air and on the ground, so we need to watch out for him, as Lomax is going to get that reception for 6 yards. Their starting running back was a catalyst in their victory last season. He had 128 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. He had 26 carries. He also had a few catches in that game. He was a star, and he's somebody we need to watch out for today, because truthfully, he was their entire offense last season. Without him, they couldn't move the ball at all. As Bird's got the ball here, he's running the speed option, and he's going to get the first down. I don't know why Max Pierre didn't attack him quicker. He gave up an easy first down there that he never should have. BJ Bradley King, the former Florida Gator, in motion here. Bird going to hand it off to Joseph Osai, and he goes backwards. He had nowhere to go, and I don't know why I said Joseph. That is Quentin Osai, as they're going to run a pitch out there to Osai again, and Osai goes nowhere. That's a literally 0-yard gain, bringing up 3rd and 13. Bird going to pass it here in the rain, and he just missed. That pass was not close at all. So Florida's going to take back over and go to their ground game, as Ladarius Marlowe picks up a couple there. We'll take 4 yards. That's a great way to start the drive. Right back to Marlowe on the next play, and he ran into somebody. I don't know what the heck he was thinking there. So it's 3rd and 6, and we got a pass now. Garcia moving in the pocket. Really don't think he had to, but he's going to tuck, run, and fumble the ball. Come on, Dana Garcia. Now you're turning it over on another way. You already throw too many interceptions as it is. We cannot have you fumbling. So the Seminoles take over with excellent field positioning. Quentin Osai's got all sorts of space. Quentin Osai's going to go into the end zone untouched. This is at 10-5. Touchdown, Florida State. It's 7-3 Seminoles. That was a big 43-yard run right there, and now the Gators got to figure out how to answer, because our defense, I don't know how that happened. I just don't know how it happened, as Marlowe's going to pick up 3 to start his drive here. Garcia looking to pass now, running in the pressure again. Stop doing that. Luckily, it works. We find Macario Dorba for a 12-yard gain and a first down for the Gators out to the 42-yard line. Back to the ground game, Ladarius Marlowe finding a little space, juking, picking up a couple extra yards there. We'll take 6. Now coming out in the gun here with 40 seconds left in the half. Garcia gonna pass to an open receiver, and he just missed Macario Dorba. He was wide open on that one. That could have been a big play, maybe even a touchdown. So 3rd and 4, Garcia scrambling, stopping, and throwing it to Macario Dorba for the first down. And that's a big gain. He found him there. That's 18 yards. So Garcia's going to pass here out of the pistol, and it's a screen to Murphy. He might not be able to get much out of this, as his speed shows up, and he ends up actually picking up 7. Truthfully, he had no reason he should have picked up that much, as the first quarter's coming to an end. It's a 7-3 Seminoles lead, and this has been a pretty tough game, truthfully. The rain also adds an element to this game. You know, we are going to rely upon our run game a little bit more, especially with the turnover issues we have. As Marlowe, he went nowhere, he lost 2, so it's 3rd and 5. Garcia looking to pass, and he barely gets that pass away. Luckily, they didn't consider that a fumble, so we're going to settle for a long field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It was like 47 yards away. As you can see, Ladarius Marlowe got shaken up once again. We're going to take him out of the game until he's healthy. It's just disappointing that he cannot stay healthy because he is such an impactful player for us. He just needs to stay on the field. As Sumner Bird's looking to pass here, moving in the pocket, going down the field to an open B.J. Bradley King for the big gain. He's out across midfield. That's 28 yards for the Seminoles. They're almost in field goal range as Bird, standing in the pocket all day again, finds Coleman for a nice 13-yard pickup. Rontavious Coleman had 6 catches against us last season. However, he only ended up getting like 43 yards, so that's probably his biggest play ever against the Gators, as Bird's going to hand it off here again to Osai, and Osai shows a little bit of speed, and he picks up 5. It's 3rd and 6 now, though. They need to pass. Bird, we send a blitz at him, and we don't get home, and he has all day to find Noyle for the big first down there before he goes out of bounds. That's 16 yards, so they're going to toss it out there to Quentin Osai, and he goes nowhere. That's Nathan Osborne reading it perfectly and dropping him for a 4-yard loss. So Bird going to throw a screen out there, and ooh, I thought we could get to that one, but Andy Bognom takes him down for a 2-yard loss. It's 3rd and 16 at the 20-yard line for the Seminoles. B.J. Bradley King went in motion, and Bird's looking to pass. He's going to the end zone, and Noah Andy Bognom picks it off. The Gators are going to take over, having not allowed any points on that drive. That was a key play for our defense right there. But Marlowe starts the next drive off by dropping the ball on a big hit. That's a fumble. Amba Crumba, I think is how you say that name, gets the ball back for the Seminoles at like literally the 14-yard line. So now our defense is in an impossible situation once again. It's 2nd and 9 now. They're going to send B.J. Bradley King in motion, and Bird's looking to hand it off. That's Quentin Osai juking, finding some space, but he missed the hole there. He had a chance to get into the end zone. He goes down after picking up 3, so it's 3rd and 6. We need this stop. Sumner Bird moving in the pocket, checking it down, and Osai cannot get to the sticks. It's 4th down. We should hold him to 3 here, and that is exactly what we do. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It's going to be 10-6 here late in the 2nd quarter. And I know it's a little early, but I think the Gators have to answer here as they're going to go underneath. That's Macario Dorba breaking a tackle and getting wrecked at the end of that. That's just a 4-yard pickup there. So Garcia going to pass. He has an open Macario Dorba underneath. He just couldn't hold on through contact. In this rain, you probably don't want to throw it this much, honestly. I think it's kind of a flawed game plan, but it's working as we find Jaden Norwood for 8 and a Gators first down. So 2:44 left in the half. They go to Ladarius Marlowe, jukes, and he almost made a guy miss, but he couldn't do it. It's only a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 now for Garcia, passing into coverage, and that's a pick by Barry Hill III. The Gators are throwing away their season. They already have 3 turnovers this game. I mean, come on now. We cannot keep doing this. This is pathetic. 2 fumbles, a pick. It just feels like it's against us. And, you know, it's frustrating as Osai is going to throw a nasty stiff arm there. It doesn't result in him picking up many more yards, but that's a great 6-yard run. So Bird looking to pass here, going down the field, and I don't even know who he was trying to throw that to. You could argue intentional grounding on that play, but it's okay. We get the stop and we get the ball back. Let's not screw it up as we find Sam Freeman with 1:24 left in the half on the sideline. Big gain there. Garcia, 1:22, going down the field one-on-one. Do not love this play call. And he throws another freaking pick. Are you kidding me, man? We have 4 turnovers in the first half, and somehow we're only trailing 10-6 in this game. Florida State ought to be stepping on our throats and putting us out at this point. What a mistake, man. Coach KJ really needs to question his decision-making, and he needs to maybe question his quarterback right now, because I don't know how you do that. How do you do that, man? Bird looking to pass, and he finds an open Anderson there for a big gain in the Seminole first down. They got to move quick, though. They only have like 57 seconds left in the half as Bird is looking to pass, and he completely missed. The receiver was wide open there. Thank God he missed that one. Bird throwing a quick pass underneath. That's Coleman, run after catch there. Almost getting to the sticks, but Seminoles probably should have used the timeout there. There's only 25 seconds left now. And Bird goes underneath. B.J. Bradley King gets the first down up across midfield. That's an 8-yard pickup. Seminoles do call a timeout there. I don't love that decision-making on how to use their timeouts. It was just kind of poor as Bird's forced to throw that one away. 16 seconds left in the half. Bird looking to pass again. He has an open B.J. Bradley King for a big gain all the way down to like the 18-yard line. That should get him in field goal range once again, and they have a shot to get into the end zone. Bird, he checks it down. Just hold him up. Do not get him down until the clock runs out. And that's what we do. No points. Jalen Matson should have went down quicker so they could call that final timeout. Thankfully, a big mistake by the Seminoles to end the first half, as it's going to be 10-6 heading into halftime. It easily should have been 13-6. It could have even been more than that, truthfully. Thank gosh, with how poor we played in the first half, we ended up making the plays we needed to end the half. And honestly, the Seminoles helped us out too. They screwed it up. But now let's regroup here at halftime and see if we can do better in the second half, because we have to improve somehow. We can't afford to lose this game, as we're going to take a look at our final recruiting news update of the regular season here. And I think that Amarian Eason's going to make an immediate impact for this team. And I think he was actually on my last week's video as well, but I couldn't remember, so I decided to show him off just to be safe. And as you can see, Bryson Daniels also committed. Unfortunately, it wasn't to us. He committed to the LSU Tigers, so we'll probably see him here or there, as Johnson's just going to kneel that down in the end zone. So the Seminoles take over at the 25-yard line. Bird looking to pass, feeling a little pressure, and he threw that way too high. He might have just thrown it away. I'm not 100% sure. So he's going to toss it out there to Osai. You can't get the edge. Even though Annie Bognam got blown up, he slowed him up enough for Nathan Osborne to get over there and drop him for the loss. It's 3rd and 14 for the Seminoles here to open up the second half. Bird feeling no pressure in the pocket, stepping up, throwing it late, and Noah Annie Bognam should have had that pick. We'll take the drop, though. It's okay. That's still not a first down, so they're going to punt it away, and Jensen Skalski's going to get this one at the 45-yard line. He's already across midfield. He's at the 40. He's all the way down to the 35, 30, and he's pushed out of bounds. Excellent field position to start this drive. We only have to go 30 yards to get a touchdown. Now let's punch it in and take the lead, as Ladarius Marlowe picks up a couple there. Back to Marlowe on the next play. Marlowe with all sorts of space. Marlowe showing off the speed, stiff arming, and he's going to get a 17-yard gain, and it's going to be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Garcia looking to pass, going underneath. Macario Dorba holds on and goes down at the 2. Now we just need to punch it in here. Marlowe on the ground, getting the carry, and Marlowe does just that. Touchdown, Florida. He's only averaging 3.6 yards per carry, but it doesn't matter. He's in the end zone. The Gators are going to take a 13-10 lead and get their first lead since very early in this game. Now let's see if they can close out the Seminoles and maintain here in the second half. That was an incompletion and a bad throw by Sumner Bird. They're going to move B.J. Bradley King in motion. Bird looking to pass, and Bird throws it to Coleman. I thought that was going to be picked, and Coleman dropped it. I didn't expect that, so now it's 3rd and 10 for Bird. He's moving in the pocket, feeling a little bit of pressure, and down he goes. That is our star defensive end, J.J. White, getting the sack and getting the Gators offense the ball back. Now let's capitalize and pull away in this one, as Marlowe goes for 7. Jackson's in the game here, and Jackson gets a carry. Jackson breaks a tackle and gets a first down. That was a pretty nifty 5-yard run. You like that. As we go right back to Jackson, and again, he's going to get us another first down. Well, maybe not. They call it 2nd and inches. I thought he got the first down there. So right back to him, and he'll get the first down on this, and he might get the edge, and he doesn't. I thought he could get around Dana Garcia and have a lead blocker there. It's a 7-yard gain, though. We'll take it, as Garcia is going to pass to an open Jaden Norwood, who again gets a first down. This is what we needed to do in the first half. Our offense looks incredible to open up the second half, as Jackson gets another carry and another 6-yard gain. You love to see it. Garcia, nobody behind him, looking to pass here. Gets that guy blocked on the move, and he's just going to tuck run, get the first down, and he wisely slides so that way we don't have to worry about a fumble there. Garcia on first down, gonna pass, and he finds an open Jensen Skalski for the nice gain. It's not quite a first down, but on 2nd and inches, we go back to Darian Jackson, and he will get that first down and power ahead to about the 10-yard line. They're going to call it 1st and 10. We have to get to the goal line. So basically, it's touchdown or bust here as Garcia gets hit. Luckily, that one falls incomplete. That could have been bad. Garcia again looking to pass on 2nd down, going to the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Tommy Taylor, the second, came open late. The big 6'7" receiver. He looks like Kyle Pitts out there, man. He is just faster than Pitts and probably even taller than Pitts, and he plays receiver, which is insane. He's such a matchup nightmare for any team we face, as that is going to be a big TFL from Nathan Osborne. He stuffs Osai on that one, so 2nd and 11. Bird feeling pressure, throws it deep, and he has B.J. Bradley King come open. We get a flag at the end of that one, and it's going to be a face mask. I have no question about that. That's going to also give him 15 free yards and make it easy for the Seminoles to get back in this game. That was a big mistake by Tony Apu. He's got to do better than that, as they run a delay to Osai, and he cannot get the edge. Jonah Stepp comes over and makes the play, or Jared Wells, comes over and makes the play there. Osai getting another carry, breaking a tackle and going down. He had nowhere to go. That was Blake Listenby with first contact. So it's 3rd and 6 now for the Seminoles, as Bird goes underneath to Matson, who's, I don't think he didn't. He stepped out of bounds. So the Seminoles are forced to go for it. What a mistake. And then they get a false start, and they get backed up even further. So this 3rd down became much harder to convert. They shot themselves in the foot here, and I don't know what they were doing. So they attempt this long field goal. The kick is up, and it comes up short. It's no good. It's 20-10 Florida, and we have a chance to really put this game away as the third quarter's come to an end here. It's 20-10 Florida, and we open up the fourth quarter by finding Macario Dorba for 11 yards and a first down. Now let's get back to our ground game. It's Darian Jackson getting the edge, juking, and he only picked up 3. If he could have made that man miss, he had a lot of green grass ahead of him as Marlowe gets a carry. And Marlowe, he actually has a lot of green grass ahead of him as he has the speed to outrun everybody. One man to beat, steps back, and he gets caught from behind. It's a 38-yard run. But, man, that was beautiful as Garcia's going to throw here to Macario Dorba underneath. That's a 4-yard gain. 2nd and goal now. Back to the ground game. It's actually read option, and it's a Dana Garcia touchdown run. What a play by our quarterback. It's 27-10 here with 6.5 minutes left in this game. I hate to say it, but I think the Gators have finally put this game away as Sumner Bird goes deep, and it's intercepted by Tony Apu. He was attending that one for B.J. Bradley King, the former Gator, and let's just say it didn't work out. What a play there, and that will seal this game up. I am fully confident, maybe a little too confident, but I am fully confident that'll seal this game up. Garcia looking to pass, going underneath. It's Macario Dorba here. That's a solid gain. He picks up 6. We're going to start running the clock here as we go to Ladarius Marlowe. Jukes and can't make a man miss. It's a 1-yard gain. It's 4th and 2, and the Gators wisely go for it as they go to Murphy on the ground, and Murphy converts. We'll take it. That is a great play. We just keep marching here and keep draining the clock as Murphy gets another carry here, and Murphy probably picks up 4, I would say. I guess they call it 3. That's okay. I'll take it. Back to the ground game as it's going to be another read option, and it's pulled by Garcia, who breaks a tackle, and he almost gets the first down. For not a scrambling quarterback, I love his power, and a lot of that comes from his size. He's a big man, 6'9", 250 pounds, and Jensen Skalski showing the moves there. Jukesen picks up 10, and the Gators keep on marching as they go to Ladarius Marlowe, throws a man off, and he only picked up 3, but man, that got me excited. You don't see Marlowe do that much as Garcia's looking to pass, and the game's kind of freezing up on us. He goes to the end zone, and that ends up being dropped by Macario Dorba. I hate when the game does that. That's one of the things I'm most excited about for the new college football game, is not having to worry about this as we throw a screen on 3rd down, and Murphy, you know, he only picked up 1. It's 4th and 6. We'll just take the points and take a 30-10 lead. That's a good lead, and that makes me very confident that we'll be able to win. As you can see, though, Oklahoma got upset by Vanderbilt here. It gives them their first loss of the season, and to lose to Vanderbilt's kind of embarrassing, truthfully. So I have a lot of confidence heading into the conference championship game against the Sooners. But, you know, you can still mess it up, so I don't want to get too confident as the Seminoles here go underneath the Rontavious Coleman for a short gain. It's 3rd and 6, minute 58 left in the game. Down the field goes Sumner Bird, and Matson drops it. I think this game's over. They are going to go for it, though. Minute 54 left. Bird feeling a little pressure in the pocket. Going down. That's J.J. White ending this one. So you can see I just jump ahead. No point in showing everything else off. It ends up being another field goal added on late. It's 33-10 is your final today. The Florida Gators absolutely destroyed the Seminoles in the second half. The first half did not go our way at all. It was a messy game. It was a sloppy game. But once we got our legs underneath us, we showed that we are the better team. And, you know, the final of this game and seeing that our kicker is the player of the game kind of shows the way the game went. We had a touchdown and 2 picks with Dana Garcia, who, again, didn't have his best performance. But we'll take it, and he was way more accurate in this game, hitting 71% of his passes, and that's the stuff that matters. On the ground, Ladarius Marlowe started slow, but he ended up with over 100 yards, averaging almost 6 yards a carry. Through the air, it was Macario Dorba leading the way, but we had a touchdown from Big Tommy Taylor, the second. On defense, Nathan Osborne actually led us in tackles. Him and Nelson Lohman were great, and for TFLs, Osborne had 5. I mean, this was the game of his life right here, and Nathan Osborne's somebody that honestly is in contention, if he doesn't make it to the NFL, to become the head coach, or at least the DC, of our Indian River Bull Sharks and our new dynasty. If you guys haven't heard me talk about that at all, we have voting going on in the channel for our dynasty team for EA Sports College Football 25. I am doing a team builder team. It's called the Indian River Bull Sharks. Now, guys, I'm allowing you to vote for the logo that's going to end up on the helmet and possibly the logo we use overall, because I think it'll look cleaner. It's simple, which is kind of what I wanted. Now, the logo we're going to have at midfield is pretty cool. I can't wait to show that off. And as I'm working on art for this, I need to know what dimensions we can use and how much detail we can put in there for these stadiums, because I'm just excited for it, and I can't wait to get it out to you guys. But we need to finish up this series strong. We need a national title this year, and that starts by winning our first SEC East next week against Oklahoma. And if I said East, I meant SEC Championship. I don't know why I would have said it, but I feel like that's what I just said. Either way, I think we're in a great position here. We're the number 4 team in the nation. Oklahoma dropped all the way to number 12. I feel like they were a little too harsh, and honestly, I might adjust that after the conference championship game, depending upon how it goes, and maybe bump them up a little bit, because that's a big drop. Even though they did lose to Vanderbilt, they deserve a lot of criticism for that one. As you can see, we're not going to have either one of our running backs next week. They're both still going to be out, or injured players, I should say, Doug Cottrell and running back Guyassi Blanks. We can expect them both back for the playoffs as long as we make it, which I feel pretty confident we're going to be able to, as Drake Basaka is still leading the Heisman list right now, and it looks like we have a strong chance of 3 undefeated teams at the end of the regular season here. Ohio State's 12-0, Miami's 12-0, and Fresno State's 12-0. Now, they still have a conference championship game to count. That, I guess, isn't technically regular season, but to me, it's regular season. So if they can, we'll see if 3 teams can go undefeated through the conference championship game heading into the playoff. That would be quite the interesting development, if you ask me. Now, I do think Fresno State's going to rank a lot lower than they currently do, and I'll probably adjust that just because they're a group of 5 team, and truthfully, they haven't played anybody that good. But hey, you can only play who you play, and they won all the games, so they deserve to be in the playoff, and they're likely going to be the group of 5 representative. As you can see, Oklahoma is a worse team than us, but it's pretty close, and I'm not looking forward to playing them. They've actually done better on the field than us, but I feel like we've actually played a bit of a tougher schedule. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm biased, but I think this is a winnable game, and with them losing to Vanderbilt and finishing the regular season 11-1, I feel pretty confident that we can beat these guys, and I don't think it'll be a blowout. I expect it to be a tough game, but I can't wait to play it. I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you guys for watching, though. Have a great day, and I'll be back with more Coach KJ soon. I'm out.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car.